Urban populations are booming right now, aren't they? And honestly, our traditional environments are just being pushed to their absolute limits. We are standing at this critical turning point where our cities just literally have to become smarter, way more efficient, sustainable, and fundamentally connected. So welcome to this explainer on enabling smart buildings. Today we're going to explore how seamlessly stacking all this new technology, from tiny physical sensors all the way up to enterprise-grade AI, can solve some incredibly complex urban challenges and ultimately dramatically improve our quality of life. Okay, let's dive right into this. Here is our roadmap for today. We'll start off with the urban challenge, then step inside the smart building and look at connecting the foundation. After that, we'll get into AI and ecosystem operations, touch on ESG and circular IT, and finally, zoom all the way out to the connected cities of tomorrow. Section 1. The Urban Challenge. Let's look at the strain on our infrastructure.
So to really understand the technology of tomorrow, we have to start by asking a pretty provocative question. Can our legacy systems actually survive tomorrow's cities? I mean, when you look at the reality of rapid global urbanization, combined with skyrocketing expectations from citizens, simply pouring more concrete or adding traditional utility lines, well, it just won't cut it anymore. We're hitting a structural ceiling here.
Because the strain we're putting on our cities is immense. Rapid population growth is leading to insane traffic congestion and serious water shortages. We're seeing massive energy waste purely because our legacy tools operate completely blind. There is incredible strain on our public services right now. The absolute crucial takeaway here is that traditional infrastructure simply cannot support tomorrow's cities without integrating IoT sensing technology. We desperately need infrastructure that actually thinks.
Moving on to Section 2, inside the smart building. Let's look at the basic building blocks.
Okay, so if we're going to fix the city as a whole, we need to zoom in on its most essential unit, the building itself. What exactly makes a building smart anyway? Basically, it's a connected facility that uses intelligent sensors and the Internet of Things, or IoT, for real-time data collection. It's no longer just, walls and a roof. The physical infrastructure of modern societies absolutely must be digitally connected to remain sustainable. Data is literally the new concrete.
And when we talk about connected infrastructure, it translates directly into real-world human benefits. Think about it. Smart access control means a much safer environment for workers. Having comprehensive Wi-Fi coverage and interconnected building ecosystems, that means seamless productivity. By connecting all these systems, we transform a boring, static commercial office tower into a living, intelligent space that actively supports the people inside it.
Let's break down how this actually flows in practice. Step 1. IoT sensors gather real-time data. This could be monitoring if a room is occupied, checking the air quality, or even detecting safety issues like vaping. Step 2. The building management system, the BMS, steps in as the brain to instantly analyze all that raw data. And Step 3. Automated real-world action. So if a room is empty, the system just automatically turns down the HVAC and dims the lights. No human required. This single, simple loop optimizes energy consumption and creates a totally self-regulating environment.
All right, Section 3, connecting the foundation. Time to talk about unified IoT platforms.
Because let's be real, a smart building doesn't exist in a vacuum. It needs a digital nervous system to talk to the rest of the world. Traditional city operations always relied on siloed systems. Your HVAC didn't talk to your security, and your utilities definitely didn't talk to the traffic grid. But contrast that with modern unified platforms. Now, every single sensor, from public safety to smart utilities and even heavy industrial control systems, which we call SCADA, is integrated onto one unified dashboard. This kind of connectivity, that is the true foundation of urban intelligence.
Section 4, AI and ecosystem operations. Let's get into the really intelligent stuff.
Now, what's really interesting here is what happens at the network layer, where that massive pool of data actually becomes true intelligence. The real game changer is how we move from simply watching data to predicting the future. With AI-enabled infrastructure, we can create a digital twin, like a virtual replica of a physical building or network. Engineers can use AI to analyze patterns and perform predictive maintenance. Imagine fixing a failing server or an HVAC unit before it even breaks. AI takes raw data and turns it into proactive, actionable intelligence. This whole shift from, just theory to actual execution is captured perfectly by Simi Demisia, the COO of Ionos. She says, enterprises do not need more AI ambition. They need a partner who can make AI real. And that represents a massive turning point in the industry.
Through the strategic alliance between Blackbox and Ionos, the focus is squarely on moving from mere ambition to actual scale, building security and governance into every single layer to create measurable business value.
And building right on top of that, C.P. Gurnani, the co-founder of Ionos, emphasizes just how comprehensive this alliance really is. He states that together, they cover the entire journey from the physical layer to the AI application layer. What that means for us is seamlessly stacking a global digital infrastructure engine across dozens of countries directly beneath these enterprise-grade AI platforms. It's the whole shebang, a complete unified approach to adopting AI.
Section 5. ESG and Circular IT. Because sustainable tech is completely non-negotiable.
As we scale all this incredible technology globally, we really have to keep our environmental footprint in mind. Environmental, social, and governance, ESG, is definitely no longer just a corporate buzzword. It is a fundamental requirement. As we build out smart grids and integrate renewable energy, we absolutely must rigorously track our carbon reduction metrics. Creating a green technology ecosystem where our IT infrastructure harmoniously blends with the natural world is literally essential for our future.
And a huge piece of that sustainability puzzle is the circular IT ecosystem. Think of it as the ultimate tech recycling glow-up. Phase 1 is the standard usage of your IT infrastructure. But when equipment like servers or routers reach the end of their life, they do not just get dumped in a landfill. Phase 2 is professional e-waste collection. Then we move to Phase 3, a certified recycling process where materials are safely and meticulously sorted. Finally, in Phase 4, those materials are reborn as brand new electronics. It's a closed-loop life cycle that actively reduces environmental harm.
Finally, Section 6, Connected Cities of Tomorrow, the Big Picture.
And this brilliantly illustrates how all those layers finally come together to form the complete, interconnected urban landscape. When you take the pressing challenge of urban strain, solve it with smart building technology, connect it through robust digital infrastructure, layer in that predictive AI we talked about, and wrap the whole thing in responsible ESG frameworks, well, you get a smarter, greener, and connected future. It's all about integrated city operations, optimized public transportation, and fundamentally making human lives better. This entire narrative is perfectly anchored by the Chanchal Group's core vision: building connected, sustainable, and intelligent ecosystems. They clearly understand that technology isn't just an isolated tool, it's an ecosystem approach. It combines deep expertise, innovation, and serious operational capabilities to drive intelligent transformation. The end goal, always, is a better quality of life through responsible, human-centric solutions.
So, we've covered a ton of ground today in this explainer, from the massive strain on our legacy infrastructure to the incredible, game-changing potential of AI-powered sustainable smart cities. But you know, the future of responsible technology requires active participation from all of us. So, I want to leave you with this thought. As our world completely transforms, how will you shape your role in the connected ecosystems of tomorrow? Thank you so much for joining me today. Stay curious, and I'll see you next time.